Hello. We're live from what I'm attempting to form into a community and a family who are more empowered than they are at the moment. Really? So, streaming is allowed at the Justice Center, and, it's kind of the point, whenever the homeless ask people to come witness them, streaming is part of that. This is being heavily recorded anyways, and these people live here every day and don't have the anonymity, they don't have the privilege of anonymity. They don't have that. Their every piss, shit, and fart is recorded. Yeah. So, the couches are really, really important. Yesterday I talked to a kid who has a wound around his face, and the doctors aren't helping him. So at some point I'm going to take him to the hospital because I don't want it to get infected. He told me that the doctor, just straight up, so he doesn't even do the drugs anymore. It's from past drug use. And so the doctors discriminated against him and just basically were just sorry, there's nothing we can do. It's because doctors hate drug addicts. So I'm going to go with him to the hospital, and if they don't give him care, I'm going to yell at them on live video. And that's what I told him, and he was like, okay. Either that or I'm going to get a medic out here. Maybe there's a medic. Either that or I told him I'm going to go to an AA meeting, and somebody there has dealt with it. But I want to make sure this kid doesn't have a bad infection in his sinuses because of that. And just whenever he goes for help for it, he's very uncomfortable because of it. When he goes for help for it, the doctor's just saying, nah, isn't going to be an option. This kid could die from that. So, we're going to get him to a hospital and see what that does. If not, we're going to work other ways around it. I bet you a neti pot would help. I'm going to get him a neti pot and teach him how to do it. I want to make these homeless people who want streaming, I want to make them streamers. A lot of the people out here don't have phones. I want to give them phones and have them be streamers, or whatever they want to do with it. But I would like to have homeless streamers out here who, because I realize that's empowerment. That's empowerment. Not being interviewed by the press, being the press themselves. And what if there was a place in our town where when you needed media coverage, you could come down and get it? That's a job. Being a streamer is being a job. And all these people that camp here, they did a job already. They can do that job. This is the job that they could do. But, they trained these police during the fucking protests. When everybody else left, they were still here. The same way I said, well, this is a job. They can do that. We can make TikToks. We can figure it out. But I think that having them have phones with good service plans will help a lot. I talked to a kid yesterday who has survived being shipped in a dog crate to another country and then had to work in order to get back. He had to work there in order to get back. These people matter. They've been through too much for them to quit and for them to be given up. And I'm not doing it. These are my warriors, bro. And you're gonna have to kill me to stop me. Because I'm not gonna be scared off by something that's way less scary than what I'm facing. every day my life could be thrown away. Every day. For any of these little situations that people want to pull. Like Karens want to fucking pull and play lives with people's play games with people's fucking lives. No. So if anybody wants to come stop me, they're gonna have to actually do something. Because I'm not gonna be scared off. I don't fear man, I fear God. And if we don't do this, the future is shit, and I don't want to live it in anyways. So I need funds. And then I need these people to have phones so they can get funds. I'm working on the couches, but I need people to do that for me because I'm very tired. And I will not be going to the protests anymore and losing my voice on purpose because it puts my life at risk. Whenever I'm autistic, and whenever I'm shouting, I can't talk without shouting when I lose my voice. And that makes people think that I'm being violent when I'm not. So I will not be they want to steal my microphone and make me lose my voice every night. I think that's for a reason. I don't think they have my best interest at heart. I risk my life for people all the time. And I'm looking for the people that will stand by me at least. I don't need anybody to fight my battles. I don't need anybody to speak for me. I just need somebody to stand by me. When somebody's threatening me. Not just watch. Maybe say something. We have whole ass police in badges and shit who all you have to do is just tell them not to, and it does help. If there's somebody in the crowd screaming, don't do that, it helps. It's the same thing here. If whole ass police can be scared off just by somebody saying, please don't do that, maybe regular people can too. A lot of people out here don't have any power. They feel powerless. That's what homelessness feels like. A lot. I'd like to see veterans coming out and helping the homeless who are dealing with the after effects of war. I would like lawyers to come out and educate people about their rights. I'd like to see doctors volunteering their time to come down here and treat people who, whenever they go to the doctor, get discriminated against. I want doctors who don't hate the homeless and want them to die. And I want them to come to volunteer their time for free here. Yesterday, the city, they like to do this. They won't service the porta potty whenever there's protests until I go on my live feed and raise hell about it. That's how we used to get the porta potty service before. And it worked again last time. Or it worked again yesterday. But I told the Free Bibles guy, he asked if I need anything. I said that we need those porta potty service. Or I'm going to build toilets. And you can help me build toilets. And he was like, I'll see what I can do. I can't promise anything. And then within an hour, the porta potty is being serviced. I want a place where if you need to be safe, you can come take a nap here, and it's a crowd. I want a place where if you need an interview from the press, because press coverage is a human right. It's a human right. When something fucked up happens, the ability to have press, that's a right that we have, and it's being co-opted by corporations, and that's not gonna happen. I'd like to say that whenever I speak out about what Black Bloc did, I'm not lumping all of Black Bloc together, and Black Bloc is necessary. anonymity is necessary for a lot of these people for a lot of reasons. But here, it's not anonymous. That guy who like protected me on the mic, he did that with his face out on his own camera. And you know, I don't need a bunch of people in Black Bloc to chase someone out here. I never did. I used to chase people out with my scooter on a live video, like by myself. And if somebody went down for it, it was only one of us instead of a whole crowd. That's what activism is, bro. Like, it's public. In a lot of ways, like, that is a form of activism, being public. I need the world to know what's happening here. And if you don't want people to know what's happening here, perhaps you're evil. And perhaps the crowd whose life you put at risk should think about if their leader is valuing them and their safety and their life and their purpose. Anonymity is something that's needed sometimes. But it has a lot of disadvantages. And if y'all in crowds of people let people in hoods punk disabled homeless people at their own protests, then and like the person on the mic, like, or the person who was speaking while I was like agreeing and like saying things too, like, we were both talking. That guy, I've been around him a lot. He's my friend. Like, he came and showed y'all. Like, I've been around him a lot, but I've warred with him. I remember him. Anyways. He did it with the face out. He told people his name. I want that. Not Black Bloc who's afraid. I want to be in God, in time. My real self and what's really happening with me. I don't want to let people be able to villainize me. My life depends on it. It always has. I was a streamer for safety before I came to the protests. I've declared this car my church, and I'm going with it because it's true. I always wanted a church. Like, I wanted my own church, but like, I'm going to make this car my church. And perhaps that group that left, the Black Bloc, we still have some people come and hang out. But Black Bloc hasn't been around in a couple days. That's okay. Or they didn't come out last night. That's right. The night before they did come out and they showed out. There's a lot of other protests in the city happening and shit. I don't really know where people stand unless they come talk to me and tell me. I'm also hella in flare. I woke up with these fucking bruises for no goddamn reason. Like, I literally just woke up with these horrible bruises. This shit hurts, that one. I've got just like fucking bruises everywhere, bro. I'm in flare. I need an anti-inflammatory. I'm also gonna have to buy new portable chargers, so that I can leave them at my charging place and then still have some with me. Because our lives depend on me having power. So I need that. Thank you. I'm probably not going to live to see whatever the fuck this reaps. And that's okay with me. That's okay. It's going to happen anyways. No matter what, I'm going to die. So somebody's going to have to come take me out if they want to try to stop me from achieving my vision here. I want to leave behind a community who protects each other when they see injustice. Like, knows when to act, who at least stands by each other. Because if you've ever been homeless, you know you can't necessarily just speak up to everything. Like, that puts your life at risk. Like, everything puts your life at risk, like, when it comes to, like, interactions with other people going bad. Like, and I don't want it to be he said, she said, like, situations anymore. Neither do these people. And perhaps if Black Bloc left, I don't know if you did or not, just know that I don't hate you as a group. And even the one who stole my microphone, like I said, you can come talk to me. You're not, like, talking to me. You're pulling stunts in public. You need to just come talk to me because I'm a reasonable person. And if you don't, somebody else who's not as reasonable is going to come in. And it's not going to be nice. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be your own fault. And that's not a threat. That's not me doing anything. That is a fact. It's either going to be these punks in these buildings up here. It's going to be your white supremacists who will come take over this spot. It's going to be someone. It's going to be someone unreasonable. I'm Jesus, and I'm still asking for people to come down and protect each other at the Justice Center. Be down here to protect other people just with your presence. Your presence protects people. If you... Yeah. I want medical care for the people who are being discriminated against here by their doctors. I want advocates for the people who have communication barriers, because it's a lot of us. Thank you.